Thank you, Ivan, for the presentation. This is Giovani Zafarana from SAES Getters, and I would like to thank you, Ivan, and the EPIC teams, and I would like to introduce our strategies for reducing gaseous contaminants in the sealed optoelectronic devices. SAES Getters is a material advanced company focused on the R&D, and so we provide many products that are based on functional metals and functional chemicals in order to upgrade and solve some problems or troubleshoot inside the devices. Sorry. Our market areas cover different technologies like the optoelectronics and photonic devices and sensors, and we provide you products like the functional coatings or barriers or many other dispensable getters in order to trap gaseous contaminants like water, like hydrogen, and many other molecules that can reduce the performance of the devices. For that, if we focus the attention on the optoelectronic hermetic packaging, in particular with the laser diodes or laser modules or transmitters, optical fibers, many other devices, sometimes contaminants like moisture, first of all, or hydrogen or other organic compounds may degrade or reduce the performance of the devices in terms of oxidation, corrosion, many other chemical reaction that can provoke the signal attenuation or shifting or cracking if we consider that inside the devices there are polymeric resin or other components. And for all, in particular, we point the attention to the level that is acceptable of the water that is set in 5,000 ppm for water and 1,000 ppm for hydrogen. So it's important to clean up the inside of the devices of the packaging, reducing the amount of water and the hydrogen and other compounds. So the question is, what derive this kind of contaminants? In particular, moisture can be desorbed from porous or polymeric materials, or can be react with hydrogen or with other oxide layers inside. And hydrogen can desorb from metals or for plating, from plating, sorry. The organic molecule compounds can desorb from the glues, from the epoxies, and for other polymeric compounds. So SAES Getters solution are here reported. In particular, we have 3 products: Z-Dry hydrogen that absorb hydrogen and moisture, Z-Dry M that absorb very high level of moisture, and Z-Dry VOC that absorb both VOC and moisture. In particular, Z-Dry hydrogen can absorb up to 13% of nominal moisture capacity and up to 40 cubic centimeter per gram of nominal hydrogen, and also the hydrogen and moisture absorption are not competitive. Z-Dry VOC can absorb 8% of moisture and 5% of VOC, and Z-Dry M can absorb up to 15% of water. In our laboratory, we perform some tests in order to understanding which is the absorption performance, in particular changing the temperature of the devices. And we still provide that up to increasing the temperature from room temperature to 120 Celsius, the absorption still remained at 50% of the effectiveness absorption. So the question is, what is the remaining water inside the package? And for that, we are performing the isotherm of water in order to understanding increasing the temperature, what is the humidity still remaining inside the packages. Another features of our products is the reducing of the reflectivity. For that, we perform some test with a laser, setting the input power at 20 milliwatt with a solid angle incidence or 45 degree, and we measure the reflectivity with the blank sample versus our Z-dry-M black version. And so you can see that the reflectivity dropped down from 50% to 0.15%. So this is another results that highlight that we can reduce the scatter light and the destroy light inside the device system and the packages. Another features in this case with our Z-Drive VOC product is the difference of absorption depending of the nature chemical or the organic compounds that you can that are inside the devices can be desorbing from polymeric materials. And in particular, we perform some tests with ethylene, for example, ethanol or methylethyl ketone, and we measure how is the uptake of these different organic compounds with the Z-Drive VOC, and this depends from the chemistry or the chemical-physical point of view or the affinity of the compounds with our polymeric resin that are made our products. And also another issue of our products is the environment of activation. So if you use the standard activation, in particular using vacuum to -5 of millibar and 120 Celsius, we can ensure that the absorption of organic compounds can reach the maximum uptake if we compare the other activation, for example, in the air condition or nitrogen condition. So standard curing with a high vacuum can ensure a good quality of absorption. We also perform in our laboratory a system that is a specific analytical system from Oneida Research Service. And this service can operate at temperature 100 Celsius and with other specific features like the quadrupole. And with this system, we operate with the dummy devices in order to understand which is the amount of water remaining in the package that has the Z-dry-M. So with an optimized process, the amount of water it's up to 1,000, 2,000 ppm. But if we improve the degassing process and we activate our product, the amount of water remaining inside the packages drop down below 5 ppm and other. So it's important not only to use our getter inside the package, but it's important to activate properly in order to reduce the quantity of moisture inside the devices. So for that, the hermetic package can suffer for the gases inside the devices, and our film integration Z-Drive family products can improve and can drop down the amount of gaseous contaminants. So tailored getter materials can be integrated in order to improve this kind of performances, and not only the absorption is important, but also the temperature of the devices, the radiation absorption, the reflectivity, and also the organic compounds. So What we can offer for you is our customized getter films, the advanced management and solution for moisture and other gases inside, and the continuous optimization and improving the performance of our products and also for your business. And what you can do for us is share the device requirements and troubleshooting and many other problems, to collaborate and co-design testing in order to defining the priorities and the performance of your package, and provide feedback in order to improve our technology and in the know-how. Thank you.